Today, the future of the Sievers' two children in question after 72 hours of developments in the murder investigation of their mother, Dr. Teresa Sievers. Thanks for watching Fox 4 Rising. I'm Warren Wright.
And I'm Kelly Dame. Before we get into the custody hearing, we want to break down the whirlwind of developments in the case over the weekend. Deputies arresting Mark Sievers on Friday for his connection in his wife's murder 8 months ago today. On Saturday, Mark made his first appearance, and a judge set his bond at $4.43 million, the same amount as the life insurance policy under his wife's name. According to documents released about the murder, investigators suspect Mark Sievers planned his wife's murder to collect that life insurance money. Now, the other suspects, Jimmy Rogers and Curtis Wainwright, are already facing charges in the murder.
Now, this morning, Mark Sievers is expected to be in court again. That's where we find Foreigner Corner Stephanie Tinoco. Stephanie?
Good morning, Warren and Kelly. I'm here in front of the courthouse where Mark Sievers is expected to see a judge. This time, sources tell us, to talk about his two daughters. Now, as you can imagine, earlier in the week on Friday, Mark Sievers was arrested, and we spoke to neighbors in his neighborhood who say there was just this huge wave of relief after months and months of just waiting and wondering on answers and just justice on this case. Now, if you can remember back late last year, a judge actually sided with the father, Mark, after the Department of Children and Families challenged his custody because of his suspected role in his wife's death. But a judge shot down their challenge because it was merely a speculation at the time. Now, of course, Mark Sievers has been arrested, and there's still no questions about what will come about his daughters. But of course, authorities say that they will be kept safe. I'm sorry.
We're taking very good care of them, and we'll continue to make sure that that's the case. And these kids celebrated their first Christmas just a couple of months ago without their mother, and now their father's off in shackles.
Now, of course, Mark Sievers' bond was set at $4.43 million, which actually matches the insurance policy, and that's a large sum of money. Many neighbors say they hope that insurance money goes to these two girls that are now mother and fatherless. Now, sources say the custody of the girls will be discussed, and it will be likely that they won't get that only time will tell what will come of these developments of the case as they are revealed. Now, of course, you can count on Fox 4 to keep you updated with all the latest updates on this case, and we'll have them on Twitter, Facebook, and our website. I'll go ahead and toss it back to you. Live in Fort Myers, Stephanie Tinoco, Fox 4, in your corner.
All right, Stephanie, thank you. Court records show Mark Sievers will also be in court March 28th for an arraignment hearing. Now, the judge handling the case says if Mark is able to post bond due to that life insurance policy, a hearing should be held to determine the source of the funds for bond. Also happening in the upcoming months, Curtis Wainwright will be formally sentenced on May 31st after accepting a plea deal. The third suspect, Jimmy Rogers, is also expected in court on March 28th, the same day as Mark.